So welcome to day 3 of our Christmas Advent calendar for tips and tricks. And today we're gonna look at how we can remove modern apps the modern way. A lot of modern stuff there, Niklas.
Yeah, we like modern, right? So we have been removing the built-in or the modern apps for a long time by using scripts. And it's just really cool to see how this bread and butter kind of deal have changed for Windows 11 25H2. And we actually have a new policy CSP available to us called Remove Default Microsoft Store Packages. So the store packages is basically what we are going to talk about here. And this will basically be for the built-in stuff, you know, what comes with Windows 11 25H2 when you install it. There is no support for Pro. So if you are on that edition, sorry. But for enterprise and education, we have some pretty cool stuff coming up here. And the first thing I want to point out is that when you have a look at this policy, there are some policies that are marked with a couple of asterisks or the stars. And that basically means that this app is the default handler for a common file type or protocol. Removing this app might result in a degraded user experience. We do not recommend removing this app. So this is kind of a quote from Microsoft documentation. So definitely keep that in mind when you configure your policy. So let's have a look at what this looks like. Yeah. So when we successfully remove a modern app by using this policy, we can have a look at and check for the event 762 in the Apex deployment server log file. So this is kind of where you would go to have a look, confirm whether it worked or not. And let's have a look at what it looks like from a configuration perspective. So within a policy, within the settings catalog, we want to go to administrative templates, Windows components, app package deployment, and then we will find the policy called Remove Default Microsoft Store Packages from the system. We want to put this one to enable, and this will make it possible to figure out which policies modern apps we want to remove from the system. So all the default settings will be set to false like this, and once we put it to true, this will indicate that we want to remove it, right? And this is up to each of us to determine which apps to remove. But if we have a look at this one, the Microsoft camera, this is a pretty important one. So it does have the 2 stars or the asterisks to kind of indicate, hey, we do not recommend for you to remove it, but you could do it if you want to. There is 24 apps right now, and we are missing some, but this is a pretty good start to get things going. And what I would like to point out as well with this is that once we deploy this, and if we have a look at our device, so I push the policy down to this device, and as you can see here, we have a new registry key called the Remove Default Microsoft Store Packages. So these are the ones that we pointed out in the policy that, hey, please go ahead and remove it. And it's going to have this little value here set to 1, indicating that, yep, go ahead and remove this specific app. So if a user were to go ahead and try to reinstall it, so if we don't block Winget, for example, we could go ahead and search for, hey, I really want to have Clipsham back. So we could go ahead and block it. We could copy the ID, And instead of searching for it, we can change it to install, paste the ID, and we could do something like this. Let's put it to yes. Please go ahead and install. And it's hopefully going to tell us, no, you cannot do that. And this is because it's actually checking this key. So if we have something going on here with a value of 1, it's not going to allow you to reinstall it. So let's check this. So let's change it to 1 instead, or 0 instead, and do the same. Now it should be allowed to install it, right? So this is actually pretty cool, because this is a difference between what we had in the past, where we did this with PowerShell, because with PowerShell or the script, we would just reinstall it, remove it, but we could definitely have it back, you know. So by measuring this value right here and using the modern way to remove apps, we could actually go ahead and make sure that we don't allow our users to have them back. So yeah, that was it for the modern way to remove built-in apps, Jürgen.
Yeah, it's actually really, really cool, as you said, because it's not only about removing them, it's actually to make sure that they're not present at all. So it's actually very, very useful compared to what we did before, and discovery scripts and whatever we wanted on certain machines as well. So absolutely a big, big, big step forward. Thank you for that, Niklas.
Yeah, thank you.